Most runners think that the only way to get faster is just by adding more miles. More miles, more miles, more miles. But that's exactly why you're stuck. So in this video today, I'm going to show you what's holding you back, how to make you faster without adding a single mile. The old adage in running is that to get faster, you just need to add more miles. More miles, more miles, more miles. But unfortunately, that's why you're not getting faster. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get faster without needing to add more miles, but simply changing what you do inside your week to make you faster. If you can take away one thing from this video, it's going to be this. Every run and every block has a job. So when you go into the next 4 weeks or 5 weeks or 6 weeks of training, you need to ask yourself and understand, what am I trying to improve? You're not trying to improve 2 or 3 things within one block. So if you're going into a block and you want to improve your 10K pace or your 5K pace or your marathon pacing, that's the goal. Every run within the week also has a role. So if your role for that day is an easy run, you go out there with the full intent to run easy. If your job for that day is to maximize 10K pacing, that's the goal. And you try to get the most out of yourself within that goal. To be successful within that block, you need to have consistency from day to day to day. It's not helpful when you don't know how each day is going to go or what each day is going to look like. You need to have consistency from Monday to Sunday. So the best routine that I've seen with all of my athletes looks like this. Monday, off. No cross training, nothing to make yourself feel good by doing something. Take Monday off. Let your body rest. Tuesday, easy day. Very, very easy. Get your legs moving again. Wednesday, strides or hill strides. Get the turnover going. Get the neuromuscular system firing. That leads us to Thursday. Thursday's your big day. Thursday is your quality day. So if you're looking for 5K, 10K, marathon pacing, this is when you want to do it. This is when you want to lay that big, big stimulus. Friday, off day. No cross training, no easy runs. Let your body come back through that super compensation. Saturday, easy day or easy day with strides or hill strides again. Prime the legs for what comes on Sunday. Sunday, another key day. That's going to be your long run with quality, but you want to make sure that you have one big hit, recovery, and another big hit. So your big days are always going to be on Thursday and Sunday. So let's break this down a little bit more. So on Wednesday, this is your stride day, this is your hill stride day. You want to start this run by doing a little bit of drills and a little bit of pre-activation before you start the run, and then you run nice and easy. And then once you warm up a little bit, then you're going to get into your strides. Your strides are going to be anywhere from 15 seconds to 30 seconds. You're working on force production, you're working on correct posture, and you're mainly thinking about how to apply force into the ground to use to be faster. You don't want to make these too long. You don't want to go more than a minute because it induces too much fatigue. You want to keep these fast, mile pace to 3K pace, and you don't want to go much faster to where you're maxing it out. That then interrupts the Thursday key session. You can also do hill strides. The same rule applies. Find a steep hill, 4% to 8%, no higher, no lower. If you go too high, then your body mechanics suffer. If you go too low, then you're likely going to run too fast. The nice thing again about a hill is that it puts you in the correct posture. It really limits you from overstriding, kicking that leg forward. But the big thing today is running fast, running it fresh, and really working on force production putting that foot into the ground and knowing how to use the ground energy to run faster. Then we have Thursday, the key day. Then you're primed from the strides the day before or the hill work the day before. You feel good, the legs feel tight, they feel strong, they feel powerful, and now you're gonna put down some good stress that's gonna make you faster. So again, that could be 10K targeted pace, it could be 5K, it could be mile pace, it could be marathon pacing. But the key thing is that this is the day that you wanna dent the body a little bit so that when you recover, you have good super compensation. The problem that I see with most people is that on these key days, they don't put in a stimulus enough that makes the dent that you can recover and get even stronger off of it. Now we get to easy runs. That's your Tuesday and that's your Saturday. Easy runs, they get a bad rap. These are the runs that are called junk miles. This is the run that most people just take out. But the problem with taking out easy runs, and this is about the mileage part, easy runs keep your mileage up. If you reduce mileage, you'll likely lose fitness. Aerobic training needs volume. But the problem with this is that most people undervalue the easy run, and the easy run is where the hard work really shines. You have to work hard, but you also have to recover. If you don't add the easy runs and you reduce your volume, you're not going to get quicker and you're likely going to get slower. Studies have shown this. In this 2026 study, it shows that to get optimal training, stress and recovery and adaptation, you need appropriate stress and you need appropriate recovery, and that means eating enough also. If you're not eating enough during your hard days and your easy days, you're not going to get maximal adaptation that makes you faster. And here we go. We're on Sunday, the long run. Now don't get confused with the long run. The long run does not mean easy long run. This is where most runners go wrong, in my opinion. You can add quality within a long run. A lot of our athletes do that. You don't see a lot of our athletes going out there and just running an hour to 90 minutes to 2 hours just easy. First, it's a lot of bad mechanics for that long of a run. So adding in intensity within a long run is another way to get in another workout that'll make you faster, and it's very specific to your race pace. So it's okay to add in 10K paced work within a long run. It's okay to add in tempo or marathon pacing. In fact, we encourage it. One, it's a big hit to the system. It's that stress that we want that really, really makes you fitter. So you can do easy long runs. I don't encourage it that much. Maybe one easy long run every 4 weeks. But the 2 to 3 weeks in between that should have some form of quality in there. And truthfully, it builds better durability within the legs so that when you're running at the 10K race or a half marathon or a marathon, you are really teaching your legs how to produce force for a longer time, just like in the race. So we're going to summarize this video. What are you going to take away from this? One, you have to work hard to see results. That goes back to your Thursday. Your Thursday workouts have to induce enough fatigue to see positive growth with easy runs. Number two, running more miles doesn't mean you're always going to get faster. It just means you're going to run more miles. Number three, when you go into a run, ask yourself, what is this run supposed to do for me? And number four, on your easy days or off days, don't fill your day with more crap. It just makes yourself more tired. And remember, easy days have a purpose. They're meant to create the rest and adaptation that makes you hit new peaks. If you just fill your day with more miles, more cross training, less eating, you're going to impair your ability to get faster and stronger. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next one.